One more, we're going to take a look at an offensive lineman, and he's a big one. Patrick Paul, 6'8", 331 pounds from Houston. What do you see with Paul?
Well, you're going to see his length is outstanding. So the Browns have had a ton of success with Dawand Jones and his length. So you're going to see in the first play, he's at the left tackle, and he just uses that length to torque that guy down to the ground. And then in pass protection, he just uses that massive length. If you look at Dawand Jones, when I watched Dawand Jones at camp, he's really technically sound, but really what he is, he's a really good athlete, and he can be taught things. And that's exactly what Paul is. He's a guy. So the Browns, the reason I like this guy as a guy who can make an impact, the Browns have to figure out, first of all, what are they doing with Jed Wills? Is he their left tackle of the future? I'm a big Jed Wills fan, but he has not lived up to what they thought he was going to be, but he has potential. He's confident going to stay, where is he at in his career? Super tough guy, really, really good player. But at some point in time, they're going to have to upgrade with some young talent. And this is a guy you probably get on day 3 who is so massive and so long. And then you bump, my thought is you bump Dawand Jones over to the left tackle. Now you have these massive bookend tackles with those really good guys inside. There's some guards they might like. This is a guy athletically that fits the bill and what they like to do offensively. They're going to run a little bit more tackle trap this year with Dickinson. Still going to run that zone, still has to pass protect for Watson. So this is an athletic guy who's the longest guy in the draft, 86 inches in his reach. So he's the longest guy in the draft. Just a guy who I think would make sense, even if he's a transition guy where he's not a starter because he doesn't have to be, but he can just learn from those guys and get better and better. But I think this guy is an absolute stud and a steal on day 3 if he lasts that long.